Hello, glorious hidden farm spillway thing in the woods. How the hell are you today? Daddy's here. Slowly zoom in, slowly zoom in to violate your ass. Slowly zoom out, slowly zoom out, slowly zoom out. There you go. Good job, camera. Pretty cool. What is going on? You dirty old stash clams. Not sure if people were referring to genitalia when they suggested that, or if they were talking about this kind of clam, but either way, that's where we're going with today. But shout out to subscriber now, new subscriber Corbin. Last time he suggested a spot, I said I didn't know if he was a subscriber or not, and he wasn't, but he made an account and subscribed. So shout out to him. Told me about another cool spot, said there's this little mini spillway thing, and he came in fish and caught a couple fish. So I'm not really promising a whole lot, but the fish he caught were pretty badass. So we're gonna give it a shot. I got green sunfish, bluegills, night crawlers, corn, swim baits, blade baits, pretty much the usual. And we're gonna give it a few hours here and see what we can't pluck out. I'm not, like I said, I'm not promising a lot. Might not catch anything super giant, might not catch a lot, but the spot's pretty damn cool looking. You gotta admit that. And I'm excited to be here, so come along with me, see what the hell we can catch. Hopefully something, and then hopefully something big. Ba-pow. All right, well, first things first, I'm gonna wait a little bit on the sunfish and the bluegill, even though I shouldn't. I should throw it out right away, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna throw out a night crawler on the bottom, then I'm gonna chuck around a blade bait for a little bit and see what happens. As you can see though, this is like tiny. This is technically called a river, like in its name it says it's river, but I would consider this a creek myself. But had that argument with the river dickhead the other day on what classifies it as what, but I'm not really sure the answer to that. But this one's a river that should be called a creek, so it's kind of confusing, but I'm not even sure why I'm rambling about that. But if you're new here, I pretty much just say anything that comes to my mind, and most of it is pretty pointless, so welcome to the shit show. All right, not gonna give the blade bait forever. Try it for, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, and I don't know, then try a swim bait, and then get a bluegill out. I don't think there's much depth here. We might have to walk up closer to the spillway as well. We're kind of far away right now, but there's a lot of life. Saw a bigger fish right when I walked up, and then there's lots of frogs and a bunch of little tiny fish, a bunch of bugs. I mean, I'd imagine there's something that probably lives here. The old blade bait's already snagged. See if we can venture over here and get it out. Just frogs everywhere. They're the good kind of frogs too, leopard frogs. I could use those as bait if I wanted to. I don't know if I want to though. Holy shit, this is muddy. That's a giant thorn bush. Well, we can get over here. It's not exactly the easiest, but it is possible. And we got our blade bait back. I'm gonna go back. I need to, what do I need to do? I'm gonna get my bluegill pole, night crawler, and yeah, throw them out up here next to the waterfall. See what happens. I think it's gonna be more of kind of a sitting and waiting game, so not exactly the best lure spot. Super shallow, super snaggy. Probably not a lot of actual sport fish. Depends what you consider a sport fish, I guess, but I doubt there's gonna be like walleyes and white bass and stuff like that in a spot like this, so lures aren't exactly the play. We just have to figure out what the play is. See if we can actually get to the other side of this thing. I'm assuming we probably can. Our shorts might get a little wet. Nope, shorts didn't even get wet. Things you do to catch hidden spillway fish. Climb through the mud and trees. I saw that coming. Saw that coming. All right, well, 5 ounces of weight is definitely an extreme overkill, but we're gonna leave it. If we feel like it's really hurting our cause, then we'll switch it, but for now we'll leave it. All right, just flip her on out there. It's pretty deep. Also feels like I threw it over a tree, but we'll roll with it. A lot more depth than I was expecting though. That was probably like, I don't know, it took a while to fall. Over 5 feet for sure. For sure. Now we wait. We'll try a bobber with the night crawler, see what happens. Definitely a snaggy SOB. That is for sure. But I'd imagine there's some fish here, so if there's fish here, it'll be worth it. I don't care how many times I break off, as long as I catch something eventually. Well, I do kind of care. It hurts my heart, but. Oh, that's a fish. I just got a fish on the bobber, first cast. I really wish it was on a different pole though. It's big too. I thought it was snagged. Guys. I gotta land this. I think this might be what we're after too. Oh yeah. It's got some weight, boys and girls. 9-pound test. Big. Big. Good play. Never doubt the bobber nightcrawler. It is not a flathead, but it is a pretty damn big channel, especially for the bait pole. Or is it a blue? Definitely got the colors of a blue, but I'm pretty sure it's a channel. Badass. Bad ass. Threw it out right below the waterfall. Hit it right away. Good call. It's always nice when you make the right adjustments, you know. Might have to do the same for my catfish pole. Might have to rig that up with a bobber. That is not a bad channel for this little thing. And yes, I know it looks like a blue, but I'm pretty sure it's not a blue. Come here, bud. When I was saying what we're after is flat. A flathead would be probably the most ideal and best case scenario catch. And Corbin actually, he did catch a flathead, so it's possible. Let's just get this thing in. Oh, he's gone. That's all right. That is all right. We can consider it like tarpon fishing. I touched the leader that doesn't exist, so it counts as a catch. I should have just grabbed his mouth, but I was being a puss about it. Straightened the ye old hook. Time for a new jig head. If it bent out that easily, it'll do it again. Anyway though, PAAA and stuff. Alrighty, bobber's rigged back up. Time to plop it back in the falls and hopefully catch a fish and not get snagged. But that's always the hope. I have to figure out what the right depth to get bit is, and also the right depth not to get snagged constantly, which it seems to be doing okay right now, but is it low enough to get to the fish is the real question. But as long as you can keep making casts and not getting snagged, eventually you're gonna run past a fish, I would imagine. Spots like this, snags are half the battle, maybe 3/4. How's it going? Yeah. I haven't been here long. I caught one channel.
Any size?
It wasn't bad.
How you doing, buddy?
Nice to meet you.
Watch your channel all the time.
I appreciate it.
I got about every one of your videos watched. Might see Logan here in a little bit. Him and I talk about you all the time.
Deal.
I think you're the luckiest guy in the world the way you get fish.
Yeah, I'm pretty lucky in general. Boo's way too hot for me. I get to fish all the time. I mean, it's living the damn dream.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, I was shocked when I come around the corner and seen the old white Chevy with pink.
Old beat the shit.
I was like, how the hell did he find this place?
Not on my own accord. I'm not smart enough for that.
Well, no, I haven't fished here for a long time, but they said there's good fish in it. How big was the channel?
It was probably like 5 or something.
Oh.
That's my only bite though. I've probably been here for like 30 minutes. Well, I'll be around.
Yeah, all right.
Holler if you catch something.
Will do.
I'll come up and check it out.
Awesome.
What was your name again, man?
Chris.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, you too.
Appreciate you watching. Met a whole gang of subscribers up there. Maybe they'll be good luck. Shout out to Chris though for watching, saying hi. I've been struggling today, so cheered me up a little bit. Got a new fire under my ass. Hopefully it helps me catch something. Already given up on the bobber idea. Throw out a night crawl on the bottom, and then we might have to bust out the secret weapon. And by secret weapon, I mean the can of corn. It's not even remotely secret or sporting, but it does work. See what crappens. All right, the swim bait lasted 2 casts. I'm gonna try corn. We gotta catch some more stuff out of this thing. It's too cool not to. I'm gonna have a corn pull, a night crawler pull, and a sunfish pull. Not really much more adjustments we can make from here, but besides sitting on our ass and waiting. Hopefully we can find a couple dumb ones to swim by. Still got some depth right there, really. Oh, we got it. We got something. Oh shit, damn it. It didn't take long with the corn. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of small fish in here. Kind of like that one big spillway I fished not that long ago. It's like, you don't get a lot of bites, but when you do, they're pretty decent, so. And I'll take that. I'm pretty sick of tiny ass channels these days. I can wait it out for the bigger bites. I'm cool with that. There's just so many rocks and shit down there though. I was on him quick and still he was just grinding and all sorts of shit down there. So even if I would have hooked him better, I'm not sure if I would have got him in, but keep plugging away. Definitely wasn't a small fish. We just got to get the next one. Nightcrawler just got slammed. I don't know what it is, but it got slammed. Thought my camera was off, but instead I shut it off. Put that in the pole holder. Stuck on something. Come on, get out of there. He's still on, but he's snagged too. Come on, find your way out, homie. We need you. We need you. He's like stuck too. Shit the bed. Shit the bed. Can't catch a break, Stash fam. Still on there, but we might just have to cut him loose. I would go swimming for him, but I don't think he's that big. And I think it's deeper than I want to dive into. So we won't be doing that. Yeah, that was a blue though. that was worth it. I don't know if this is worth it. I don't think it's that big. I know, that's what I was wondering too. I'm gonna walk to the other side. We ain't catching shit. So might as well try to catch this shit, whatever it is. I'm gonna hop over you, bud. Yep, if I land this fish, it'll be a miracle. It really does feel like somebody else's line. Not much we could really do. Try to get to the other side here. Even on the other side, he ain't coming out. As much as I don't want to cut him loose with a hook in his mouth, I don't think I really have any other choice. Not much I can do. Yep. Sorry, bud. It's all right. It's a good sign. I mean, the bobber was really the play, but the bobber wasn't really getting bit other than that one bite. And the bobber was also getting snagged up like a son bitch too, so that wasn't exactly great either. This one definitely got hit. Corn got suckled off. It's got to be a way to catch a couple more fish. I don't know if I'm going to give it forever. I mean, it's not the best spot in North America, but it's a cool spot, and there seems to be some pretty decent sized fish, so I'm not going to give up too quick, but I'm also not going to torture myself. Like, it's just like everywhere it hits. See? Even out there, it's snagged. I mean, most of the time at places like this, there's rocks right in front of the spillway, but there's like rocks everywhere. And they're not very forgiving rocks. There's rocks that you can get stuff out of pretty easily. These are not those. I guess we got to re-rig 2 poles, then throw them back out there. And stuff and things, but poop, this is kind of shitty. But we'll keep trying.
Tomorrow's your birthday, right?
How old are you gonna be, 16?
No, 9.
I was close.
No, 11.
At least he's honest.
Sometimes a little too honest.
Yeah, my 5-year-old's the same. I can't get nothing by her. All right, 10 years later, I'm rigged up. Throw it back out there and see if we can't get something going. I'm just gonna go do double crawler. Not because there's any sort of strategy involved, but just because I forgot that I wanted to put corn on one. So we'll do double crawler and see what happens. Hopefully something though. Seems to be fish out there. We just aren't really catching them, but I lightened up the weight because the current really isn't even that strong, so I don't really need the 1 ounces I was using. I just put a couple split shots on and hopefully that helps the cause. Can't hurt it. Definitely cannot hurt it. That was fast. It seemed a little smaller. Just had the back end, but now something's got the other one. Can't really tell. There's something. Not bad. Not bad. Now we're cooking with peanut oil. Don't go right there though, bud. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of small fish. They're all pretty decent. Holy shit, is that a flathead or a bullhead?
That's a bullhead. It's pretty big one.
If it's a bullhead, it's a carp. I know, I thought it looked like the state record bullhead for a second.
I thought it could have been a flathead dog it was when it turned.
My first guess was definitely not carp. Darkest carp in North America, guaranteed.
I would have to agree.
All right, I think the lighter weights are, they're gonna help. They are definitely gonna help. I don't know why I was using such heavy weights. It's not really deep and the current's not that strong, so you really want to use the lightest weights you can get away with, and I wasn't listening to my own advice. Not the greatest thing ever, but it is technically the first fish that I've touched today or landed. Damn near a koi fish. You didn't want him for dinner, did you? Cool, something. Caught him. Caught one. I don't know why I said them, I only caught one. Let's see if we can catch another. Or 10. Or just one. We shouldn't get greedy. Someone else got it. There's the tiny channels.
You don't know what to do.
This one's a little better. Come on, little bud. Come reel this in for me. Come catch his ass. That one.
That's good.
Oh, God.
How did you close up?
You caught him for sure. Yeah, that one's almost darker. All right, open the bail. I think he killed his ass. I'm just kidding, you did great. Why are they so dark? Most of the time they get dark in like clear water.
Yeah, this far from clear.
No, it's definitely not clear. You want this one for dinner? No? I'm just kidding, don't eat them. They taste like crap, I've tried. All right, cart back. Then we gotta get rid of the tiny channel. You swallow it to his butthole?
Not too bad.
Oh.
How did that even happen?
He's got another one of my hooks in his mouth. He's got one from earlier.
Did he break you off?
I probably got snagged and broke off and he picked it up off the bottom. Don't see that every day. I might get my hook back. Got one. Got two.
You're a hero.
Got both my hooks back.
You must have swallowed it earlier. And...
Yeah, I didn't break off on him, but I've just broken off on nothing, and he probably just
he better come by and
grab the night crawler. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. All right, 2 split shots is the ticket for sure. So we're gonna roll with that. At least we're catching now. I didn't want these subscribers to think that I am really, really bad at fishing, even though I don't think anyone really thinks I'm that great at fishing to begin with, but it was a piss poor performance up until about now. What is wrong with those carp though? Comment down below. Why are they that dark? Are they koi fish? Are they something else? Do they have diseases? Or are they just dark carp? They can't really be spawning, can they? I don't know when carp spawn, but I don't think it's September. Let's catch a couple more. Running out of time though, so hopefully we can get something bigger here, or something to eat the bluegill. That'd be ideal. If anything ate the bluegill, it'd probably be bigger, but who knows? Small fish can eat small bluegills too. I don't know if I have a fish or a stick. I think I have a stick. I think it's a turtle. I didn't even see a bite. He was just on. I can't get away from these things. I'm surprised it took this long, to be honest with you.
Oh, there's a turtle. Yeah. How nice or mean?
No, they're not the nicest animals.
Yeah, they're not friendly.
Why do you have it?
I wish I didn't have it. First time I actually picked one up after catching 80 of them. I mean, they are kind of pretty. I know there's different species. You guys talk about some of them being endangered. I can't tell the difference. I've never kept any of them, so it doesn't matter. But this one's kind of got some spines on its back. It's kind of rough on top. I don't know the difference, but either way, he's going back. I think it's about time to call it, but I'm gonna check him out one more time, wait like 10 minutes, and call her a day. Wasn't bad though. Definitely could have been better, but we figured it out eventually. Pa-pow. All right, glorious little hidden, kind of hidden, not really hidden, farm spillway thing. Thanks for letting me violate your ass. I will be back maybe sometime next year, but not anytime soon because you weren't that great, but you're still pretty, so I still love you. Alrighty, well, interesting trip for sure. Right off the bat, hooked the biggest fish of the day, lost it, but basically caught it. And yeah, it was kind of a struggle. Struggled most of the day, and yeah, eventually figured out that the lighter weight helped, and that's something I try to do, is try to use the lightest weight I possibly can get away with, and I wasn't doing that, and it cost me about 10 ounces of lead, which doesn't cost that much, but it cost me. And yeah, once we switched to the 2 split shots, we started caught some carp. Still not really sure why the hell the carp were so dark, but who knows? Like, I guess if you know, comment down below. But got to meet some subscribers, caught some fish, got to do some exploring, trying new spots. You never really know what's gonna happen, and it really could have turned out worse. Could have turned out better, but it could have turned out worse. So no complaints from me, even though I've kind of been complaining. But anyway, if you like this video, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe. Appreciate you watching. Shout out to the subscribers that I met. Thanks for coming to say hi, and yeah, see y'all soon. Take care. Okay, goodbye. Bye-bye.